Hello traders, hope you had a great weekend, and here we are again in another weekly technical analysis where I'm going to show you my view of the market, where I may go for longs or buys and give you a better picture of the market. But before we start, I just want to say one thing. I wanted to do something which I didn't do before. This is my first time I'm doing it. It's like for the Black Friday. To be honest, not a lot of people ask me if I do have a Black Friday discount or something. But the thing is, I'm not gonna give you a discount on the monthly payment, but I'm gonna do something. I guess it is better how I can see it, which is I'm gonna give you a double what you paid for free. Like, let's say you paid for a month, I'm gonna give you the second month for free. If you paid for 2 months, I'm gonna give you another 2 months for free. Okay. So if any one of you is interesting to know what I'm gonna offer you on the Discord group, you can join the Telegram and you're gonna find the pinned message. You can read it all. It have all what my Discord community includes. And if you have any other questions, you can ask me on my Instagram. I'm gonna be posting it down below. This offer is gonna be ending by Monday. And if any one of you want to join, all what you have to do is send me a message directly on my Instagram, and I will answer you immediately what you should do to get in. So let's go right now, starting our weekly technical analysis by the DXY as always. So as you can see on the screen right now, the DXY gave us a break of the structure to the downside. By the way, this impulsive move to the downside made a huge move on AU. I really didn't catch it because to be honest, I didn't see this move. I was having this supply zone market up, and I didn't really check DXY, but instead I was looking for sales on AU, and the trade hit me on break-even, but it is not our subject. Let's not just give you my view on the DXY. Always, guys, I want to make it simple. I'm just gonna give you the higher time frame view, and you go after that. From this view, you go to the lower time frame, and you look for some setup. So on the DXY, it is so simple. If you can see, we the price the last week tapped on a higher time frame supply zone, and then give us the rejection, and then give us the impulsive move to the downside, making this break of structure. Meanwhile, we have these two demand zones. This one, as I remember, it's for the 4-hourly time frame. No, not the daily, of course. Yeah, it is the 4-hourly. Let me just check it, guys, because as I remember, it's on the 4-hourly. Yeah, no, well, it's not the 4-hourly. If you can see, I have this demand zone, and I wanted to fill this imbalance with it, get this gap, sorry. So we have this demand and this gap and this small demand in here. I put it all in one box. And the lowest one, it's for the 4-hourly time frame. No, this one for the daily, yeah. So I hate it when it comes to time frame. So we have these two demand zones, this one and this one. And by the way, if we take the Fibonacci for the whole range, we're gonna find the daily. It's on almost the 50% of the range. If you can see, it's like, yeah, almost 50% of the range. So if you're gonna look for some buys for the DXY, like for the euro, if the DXY came at this zone and then on the euro you're looking for sales, if you enter it, as always I say it, try to go break even earlier, because what the price may do, it may just come down over here, react a little bit, and then go down to manipulate you. Like, it may give you a redistribution in here and then go lower, because I can see that the purpose of the pullback is that there's this one, not this one. This one is over here to manipulate you guys. Sorry for that. Delete this one. And yeah, this is what I can see. If the price, sorry again, if the price started going higher first, I'm gonna be looking for the USD at the sell USD pairs from here. And if the price came over here, start going higher, or tap it in this one, and then started going higher, I'm gonna look for sales for the AU and GU. So this is it for the DXY. Let's go to AU. By the way, this week analysis are a little bit confused, to be honest, because I find it a little bit hard to analyze it. So this is the trade that I told you I could have entered on. This one tested my higher time frame demand zone, then gave me accumulation, a break of structure to the upside. This pullback didn't tap neither this one or this demand zones, gave me liquidity, and then the impulsive move to the upside, breaking this lower time frame structure and this higher time frame structure. Now, if you can see the big structure, it's daily time frame structure. Inside of it, we have a 3-hourly demand zone and this 50% of the imbalance. So what the price may do in here, it may respect the imbalance and go lower, or it may tap the 3-hour time frame and go lower, or it can just go lower from now, because you can see we had a lower time frame like 3 or the 1 minute break of the structure, and then we may see a pullback to this demand zone, as you can see in here, but you can see it clearly and better on the 5-minute time frame, and then the price start going lower. Since it is Monday and the price is going to make a gap, so I'm going to try to avoid getting in on the 50% of the imbalance. I just want to see if the price is going to respect it or not. But if I'm going to go in, I'm going to wait for the price to go to the 3-hourly time frame, or if the market starts giving me lower lows, lower highs, I'm going to wait for to look for buys in here, because on AU, what it usually do, after every accumulation, it gives you a reaccumulation. So we may see a reaccumulation occur in here, and then tap in here. Maybe the spring is going to be testing this 50% this 50-minute demand zone, and then we go higher. So the 3-hour and the 50-minute are the places I'm going to be looking to buy or to sell from. This is it for the moment. And what else do we have? Yeah, this demand zone. Well, the price may not respect this one, and it may keep going lower, and because we have this liquidity down here and the break of structure and the break of the structure without having a pullback. So the pullback may respect this 50-minute, but demand zone go higher, or it can just mitigate it a little bit, go lower, mitigate this one and go higher. So as I told you, you wait for the price to reach one of those, you go on the lower time frame, you look for confirmations and enter. And yeah, that's it. Let's go to GU. GU, to be honest, I'm gonna try to avoid it this week, because it's a little bit like well, these are 2 trades I did catch last week, and there was good trades. So 5 minutes, if you can see the price tap it my demand zone, and then started making a higher structure, and then tap it in this supply zone. This is a 2-hourly supply zone, as I remember, or I'm wrong. No, it's a 51. There was another one, 2-hourly time frame in here. Yeah, it's a 15-minute. You can see how the price tapped in it, and like it went straight to the downside. So what we may have right now, it may be a redistribution, because the price on the lower time frame gave me a break of structure to the downside, leaving equal highs and its supply zone. So what the price may do, it may give me that push to the upside, taking these equal highs, mitigate this supply zone, and go lower. Meanwhile, if you can see, we have this liquidity in here, and I have this demand zone. What the price may do, it may respect this one and go lower over here, and then we go higher. If it's a redistribution, the price may not respect this one. It may just mitigate it a little bit and then go deeper on the higher time frame demand zone to keep mitigating. Or what is gonna happen. Like if you can see, we have a higher high, higher low. This may be a higher high. We have another higher low in here, and then we go for buys, like I'm saying with this arrow, because the structure may keep going, give us higher highs and higher low without taking this liquidity to mitigate this one. So I'm going to be looking for sales from here, buys from here, or buys from here. It is so easy, guys. If I took this sell, my TP is going to be the first TP is going to be this demand zone, second TP, this demand zone. If the price keeps going lower, I'm going to just leave the trade until I find where, like some rejection, I'm going to go close the trade. If this sell wasn't respected and the price starts going lower, the same, I'm going to look for buys from here. If it went like right, I'm gonna try to go for at break even. So as soon as I get, because the price just mitigated and then go lower. That's all what I want you to understand, guys, is if you have like, if you're confused between 2 or 3 setups, all what you need to do, if you entered on one, first look for confirmations. Do not jump in trade, even if it's on the 5-minute time frames. Look for confirmations on the 1 minute. And then if you enter, try to put your trade on the same zone as you can by going break even. Even if it's like, if it goes 1-to-1, or you go with the structure, you go with the, I don't know, like everyone how it like have his ways to go to break even. For me, I go with the structure. As soon as the structure shift, I go to break even and I just chill, watch the trade. So this is it for GU, sorry. Let's go to GJ now. So on GJ, it's a little bit clearer. If you can see, I have this 2-hourly demand zone with a small imbalance. I marked the imbalance with it. Let me show you to you so you can understand what I'm talking about. Well, I guess it's not too bad. Oh yeah, it's I'm not wrong. If you can see, this is the order block, and this is the imbalance. So I fill the imbalance with the order block, because sometimes the price reacts to the imbalance, and I like to see when the price tap in. So, but for now, the price didn't tap our neither of the demand zone or the imbalance or the demand zone. But meanwhile, it's given us a wyckoff accumulation in here. This is the spring. I don't want to mark it and all this stuff, so because I know it by just looking at it. So this is the spring, and then we had this pullback, which is the mitigation of the spring, and then we had the break of structure to the upside. If you can see, the price is going higher high and higher low mitigation. This is not a higher high. This one back to mitigate this one. Now for this one, as I told you in the arrows, 3 things are making happen. After accumulation, we need to see the price going higher. What it may do, it may come back, mitigate this one, and keeps going higher. Or before mitigating this one, we go higher. To mitigate this supply zone, we go low, what? Give us the pullback, mitigate the demand zone, and then we go higher. Or it's going to be all wrong, and this is a redistribution, the price making UTAD, and then this is the UTAD test, and then we go lower, breaking all this, taking all this liquidity to mitigate this demand zone. But as always, I'm going to look for buys in here and sells from here, because I knew because I have my risk management, I only risk 0.5 in every trade, and even I do not get in any trade without confirmation. Like as soon as the price tab this one, I'm going to look for the 1 minute for confirmation, breaking of the structures, wyckoff accumulation, or a high probability setup to enter. So this is it for GJ. Guys, I'm trying to talk fast and give you just the overlook look, so I don't make the video too long, because I know how it's like to watch a 30-minute or 45-minute video. So I will let's move just to the next one. AU. So AU, it's a little bit complicated. By the way, if you remember this trade from the last week when I was talking about it, I told you that I really like this setup because the redistribution is looking clear, and if you can see exactly what I was waiting for, I was looking for the UT in here. Well, this one is already UT, so let's make more. And I went in on the 50% of the order block. Went out earlier, but it is what it is. Like the trade could have go all the way down with the potential of like how much? Maybe 60, 70. Well, 45 risk reward ratio. It was a good trade. Hope you guys took that trade. I did. So, and I already talked about it. How you guys taking some benefits from the daily, from the weekly technical analysis. So, in here, what do we have? A break of the structure to the downside. We broke this old low. Let me write it in here. A break of the structure. Yeah. So, after the break of the structure, we have another higher time frame low, which is this one. But if you can see, the price now is always 100% mitigation. This low, what we can have is we continue breaking it to the downside, or we're going to have a respected, like we respect this level and we have the small pullback. Because if you can see, we are making a lower low. Now we need to make a lower high. Like you can see, lower low, lower high, a lower low, we made the lower high, lower low, we made the lower high. low and low, we made lower high, low and low. Now I need to see the pullback from here because this is a higher time frame low. So we have this for over here. We have a 4 hourly. This one hourly time frame supply zone, 4 hourly supply zone. Now I want to go with you on the lower time frame. So I have this lower low and this lower high. So this is the last low and this is the last high, and now the price is giving me a range. Meanwhile, on that range, we have on the lower time frame. This one, guys, I went on the lower time frame just to show you how I go from the higher time frame to the lower time frame. From the 4 hourly, we got that supply zone on the upside. From the 1 hourly, I have this low and this high. Now on the 5 minute, I do have accumulation inside that price action, which is like here, selling climax, the AR, the ST. Then we broke the selling climax form of the ST and B. This is the sign of strength that what tested this supply zone in the automatic rally, exactly over here. So right now, what I'm missing is the spring. The spring may respect the low and then go higher, or it's gonna break the low and then go higher. I'm gonna keep waiting for the spring to form, and then I have a break of structure. Then I'm gonna look for entries on the spring test or LPSY. So that's it for AU. I'm just gonna keep waiting to see what I'm gonna have in this wyckoff, and then I'm gonna look if it is a redistribution or accumulation to know if I'm gonna look for sales or I'm gonna look for buys. So that's it for AU. And before I continue, if you guys want to see all these setups, I already sent screenshots to the group, which you can see over here. All the setups I make are already sent on the group, and the old trades and the updates and all that stuff, or are in here, TT weekly setups and TT daily setups and all that stuff. By the way, this is a small look for the group. If you guys want to know what do we have on the group. So this is the learn section where you have all the calls like you're gonna read. Workspace is where I give some homework to the students. Market structure videos, supply and demand videos, wyckoff videos, order block infos, and best setups info. So the student area is where you can contact me directly, ask TTFX. Trade talk is where the traders can talk, and here where they share ideas. Motivation, me and the traders, sometimes we post some motivational pictures or videos. For crypto, I do sometimes send crypto setups. If I find a good one, I do send it in here. This is where I post our weekly Zooms and announcements. Over here, follow us is where we can find our Telegram and the YouTube channel and Instagram. And yeah, that's it for the moment. And this is where I do share my weekly and daily setups, as you can see on the screen right now. So let's continue with the last one, which is gold. So the last couple of weeks, I guess, I was sharing this redistribution from here. As I remember, when the price was in here, I was looking for accumulation, because I know that we have a sign of weakness and the price needs to come back over here because we have these equal highs. Meanwhile, I have a wyckoff redistribution on the higher time frame missing the UT. And if you can see the price from here over here went clean. I already took some buys and sells in here. And this was on the previous week, I guess, where I did send this one. I was looking for buy and this, and then for the sell. But unfortunately, I didn't catch the sell because if you can see, the price tested the higher time frame on the block, not the lower time frame on the block. Even was looking for sell in here, but the price didn't come back again. So if I on the higher time frame, I know that I have a redistribution. It means I know that the price is going to keep going lower. So gold is going to keep going lower. Meanwhile, I do have this 2 hourly, if I remember. 2 hourly supply zone. Yeah, this is 2 hourly supply zone, and these two I'm not gonna delay them because maybe the price, who knows, maybe the price is gonna give us a pullback, a good one, test this ones and then go lower. And I have this 2 hourly order block. So in here what's confusing because the price is not clear, to be honest, because in here I have two schematics forming right now in front of me, a accumulation and a redistribution. With accumulation, where I'm going to show you where is the accumulation I'm seeing. Okay, so We have this preliminary supply, selling climax, automatic rally. STMB, we have this sign of weakness. We didn't break the preliminary supply. And then we have the spring break of the structure of the 1 minute time frame. And this may be this equal lows. But then we went all the way up, and then the impulsive move to the downside. Why? Testing the spring, and the price now may keep going higher. The second one, it may be a redistribution. How? Selling climax, automatic rally. Well, just a second, let me check the picture, because to be honest, I still not good at redistribution, but I do have it over here. Yeah, so this is the selling climax, this is the automatic rally, this is the sign of weakness, this is the test of the AR. Now this is the second sign of weakness, and then we have the UTAD in here that took all the liquidity down up here. After the UTAD, what do we have? A break of the structure, which you can see right here, leaving behind what? A 15-minute order block. So what may happen right now is like you can see over here. If it is a redistribution, the price need to respect this supply zone and then go lower. If we are going in accumulation, what the price is going to do? It's going to respect that one. We may see a small pullback from here, because when the price is going to come, like let's say we're going to have a structure like this, the price may go lower. We may have demand zone in here, and then it's going to keep going higher. And why is that? Because we may, let me delete this one and this one, because we may have our mitigation for these 2 hourly time frame, and then the price go lower. Like we may see the price right now doing what? Something like this and this. In general, like I'm talking in general move. Or it's gonna give us that small reaction, but the purpose of it, like we make some liquidity in here, we go higher, we tap in this supply zone, and then we go lower. But I guess it's gonna take from 2 to 3 days to come over here. We may take buys. If the price was going like this, right? We may take some buys in here. And if the price respected this one and start going lower, I'm gonna be looking for sales. So this is it for our week, guys. I hope you mark what you're seeing in here. And if you're gonna see as I told you, if you wanna get benefit from the Black Friday, as I told you, you can contact me directly on my Instagram, and the offer is whatever you buy, you're gonna get the double. You buy a month, you're gonna take another free month. You buy 2 months, you're gonna get another free 2 months. And you can, for those who wanna stay updated a little bit, like if you can join the community, you can join us on our free Telegram group. I'm gonna be posting the link down below. And that's it for today. Hope you guys have a great weekend. A great trading week. And yeah, that's it. Take care. Goodbye.